We're always on the lookout for really interesting stories. Tonight, I've got a new one for you. This is a company I've known for quite some time, but not well. I'm talking about Ritchie Bros Auctioneers, which helps its customers manage their fleets of heavy equipment, trucks, and other large assets. And that includes selling all of this stuff through live auctions. I was an auctioneer at one point in my career, so I'm very interested. Here's a stock that's been a steady outperformer for years, even as it's down about 10% for 2022. That's declined mostly because Ritchie Bros pulled back hard last month after announcing the acquisition of IAA, a global marketplace for damaged and low-value vehicles. We're going to be spending some time on this one. Looks like somebody on Wall Street doesn't like it. They don't like the cash and stock deal, but maybe we can convince them otherwise. Let's take a closer look with Ann Fandozzi. She's the CEO of Ritchie Bros Auctioneers. Learn more about the story. Ms. Fandozzi, welcome to Mad Money.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Well, it is great to have you. And first, because it's first time, tell people what Ritchie does, because it's a pretty interesting niche business.
It's an incredible business. I've been with the company for 3 years. We are like eBay for large industrial equipment. So when you think about you finish a construction project and you don't need your excavator anymore, we transact $6 billion of that around the world.
Now, I mean, are there centers where I could go and bid?
That's the beauty of our business. For sellers, there are centers to drop the equipment, because when a construction project is done, what are you going to do with the excavator?
Right.
But buyers are almost entirely online. They can come to the centers to kick the tires because the equipment is there, but largely they're bidding online from their homes.
Who are these buyers?
We have buyers from over 100 countries globally, but they're small business owners. They're buying the equipment to get their work done, largely.
Okay, so you had an incredible third quarter. A lot of people worried about the economy slowing down. I would think you have a better handle on the economy than almost anybody on the Fed. How are things?
It's an incredible business. So we like to say we are both a cyclical business when the economy is hot,
right,
but better than that, we are a counter-cyclical business. So when things are great and equipment is changing hands, we make a lot of money. When things are tough and people need to pull back and they need liquidity, we make even more money.
All right, well, talk to people about your returns over the last, well, many years.
It's really an incredible business. We, so think about it this way, $6 billion of equipment that transacts. It's largely consigned. It's not our money. So we connect buyers, we connect sellers, and we generate over 100% of net income in cash every year.
Wow. All right, so then that brings me to this acquisition, IAA transaction. This sounds like a business that gets into a far more competitive area, a more pedestrian area where you may not have an edge. And there are some analysts, including a very smart fellow from Bank of America, that just says, look out, not what we signed up for, downgrade to neutral, right when the deal was done.
Right. Yeah, no CEO likes to see that reaction early days. We've been spending a lot of time with shareholders, including Bank of America and other analysts, explaining the deal. The confusion on day one was hearing cars and thinking cyclicality.
Exactly, and that's what I said on air. I said, I don't know, I got to be this car business. I'm not sure, especially with like the problems you're hearing with the Carvanas and stuff.
No question. This is an incredible slice of the car industry called salvage cars. It is completely counter-cyclical. In fact, this is how it works. A car goes into a body shop. It gets assessed for the cost of the repair. Let's say the body shop says this is going to be $15,000. If the used car pricing is high, the car will get repaired.
Right.
As the used car pricing falls, the car is deemed a total loss, and it goes to one of two
a total
players.
car. My daughter had a total car. I couldn't figure out what the heck happened to it.
Right.
Did it go to Ritchie? Probably went to this
It went to either IAA or its one and only one other competitor. It is a duopoly of a completely counter-cyclical business, generating incredible margins and a 12.8% CAGR growth over a decade. So what happened day one was confusion. Bank of America actually hosted a call with us 2 Fridays ago because they wanted us to be able to tell the story because there was so much misunderstanding early days. We had almost 160
what's been the reception?
people.
Have you been able to change anybody's mind? That's a bad deal to be a good deal?
So today's market, broadly aside, you've seen a pretty impressive rebound of the stock, even as we're just starting the conversations with our shareholders.
Now,
so
what made you go to this company? Are you an auctioneer by background?
I am not. I run companies, so this is my third CEO gig, but my first public company CEO gig. The last 2 were private equity backed. Nobody calls me when all is well. People call me typically when businesses stagnate. Ritchie Bros is magical, but it hadn't grown in about a decade. When I got the call, it's never about what is there to fix. It's always about how big can it be. The space we're in, there's $300 billion of used equipment that changes hands a year, and we do 6 of it. When I got here, we did 5 of it. There's a long way to go. It's an incredible trajectory in a counter-cyclical, magical business.
And we have a number of infrastructure bills coming out of Washington that we say add up to $100 billion. We don't think there's enough new equipment to actually get the job done. Will Ritchie Bros. Lots be pretty busy?
The lots will be busy, and the beauty is if there's high demand, our pricing is high. If there's low demand and the bills don't come through, lots of liquidity.
And you get a good percentage no matter what.
No matter what.
Wow. Well, I got to tell you, I tried to get your company on once before. I mean, I like businesses that nobody else is in.
Right.
And it does. I don't know anybody, a listed company who competes with you.
We are the biggest by a factor of 10. It's a magical place to be.
Well, look, I got to hand it to you, and I'm glad that you said that about the deal. When I first heard about it, I said, why would they want to be the dominant player in one industry and just be an also-ran in other? But you are not really in the other people's businesses.
You got it. Very few people are in salvage cars. In fact, only 2.
Wow. Well, I've got to tell you, I think it's a very exciting situation. I am so glad I finally got you to come on because I've always seen you on the new high list, no matter what. And that's a credit to you. That's Ann Fandozzi. She's the CEO of Ritchie Bros. Auctioneers. Guys, now that I heard better about what I was so worried about, which is this auto business, I realized it's not about autos. It's about total autos, and no one knows what to do with those. Mad Money's back into the break.